Today, I'm going to talk about what is hip on the internet streets. I'm going to tell you the next big thing, the next Instagram, the next Snapchat, the next whatever you need to know to appear cool. It is called Clubhouse. It's a social media app, and if you really want to know how it works, you should just do your Googles. I'm going to give you the rough explanation the way I would to a friend in a bar. So basically, it's this app where you go into the Clubhouse and there's different rooms in the Clubhouse, right? So I guess you could call these club rooms. And it's all about voice. So you go into the Clubhouse app, then you see different rooms with different topics, and then you pick the room that appeals to you. You go into the room, and then there's a bunch of people, right? And these are just strangers. They're not your friends. You're not connected with them, to my knowledge. And you just start talking. So you just start sharing all your messages, and you talk about whatever the topic of the day may be. Now, some of you might be thinking, why would I do that? That sounds weird. Well, that's because you're not hip to the concept of the Clubhouse yet. The whole idea is that in these rooms, there's very important people. Very important people is actually a real clubhouse. The name is very telling. Why, you ask? Because the Clubhouse is invitation only. It's the oldest trick in the book. If you're trying to get people to come into your club, you make them queue. You treat them like shit. You deny access. Why do people love the sun? Because it leaves every single day. And that's just basic human psychology. So they're doing the same thing that Gmail used to do back in the day, which is why now everybody has a Gmail account, including moi. You can only get in by invitations, invitation only. How cool is that, right? And the whole premise, the whole setup is that right now, only the really cool and hip people have access to it. So all the people that have been talking about Clubhouse, the ones who have been fortunate enough to have been granted access by the gods into the Clubhouse, are talking about, man, I was in a room with Tyga, I was in a room with Oprah, I was in a room, with all these big names. And it's like, first of all, ask yourself, why are those celebrities there? Why on earth would they want to come down Mount Olympus and talk to you nobodies? They don't really want to do that. They're getting paid to be there, if they were even there in the first place, if it was even them in the first place. And I'm not really, here to talk about the app as much as I am to talk about the whole human psychology behind it. Why do we as human beings, even in 2020, in our most enlightened state to date, we continue to love being treated like shit. We continue being treated like shit in relationships, in social relationships, everywhere we go. If it comes natural, if it comes easy, we don't want it. We always want what we don't have in every single regard. And that's literally what the whole Clubhouse thing is about. Invite only. If you're not cool enough, you're not getting in. So everyone's trying to get in right now. So I just want to make this video to be ahead of the curve, because this shit is going to blow up in a couple of months. It's going to be everywhere. I just want you to really ask yourself, why do you want to be in the Clubhouse? What is there? What is in the Clubhouse that you really need? Is that going to make your life better? That's going to be the missing piece of the puzzle to happiness? Being in a chat room with Tyga and P. Diddy and Oprah and all these other big name celebrities? Just think about it, man. It is so absolutely ridiculous. It's the exact same concept of a real life club. So we're going to make you queue for 30 minutes outside in the rain, right? To then be granted the opportunity to spend $10 or 10 euros on one drink, to be standing on an overcrowded dance floor while the VIP section is looking down on us. So we basically get the queue to then finally get in after having seen a bunch of people skip the line because they are more important than you. They just have more value as human beings, clearly. So to then finally get in and to basically serve as filler. You are a filler of the club. You are the person that's in charge of making sure that there's actual people in the club. That's your job. Only with this job, you're not getting paid. You're paying to do that job. Obviously, I'm simplifying it. Yes, I know you can go and have fun in clubs and dance, and all that stuff is fun. But why do you need the whole construct of the clubs? Just think about that. That whole concept is weird. Anyone with any type of self-respect or self-dignity would never queue for a club. Never. You would take your friends, go to a bar, and just make your own club, make your own night. And it's the same thing with Clubhouse. Why do you want to go and spend precious time of your day sending audio messages to people that you don't even know? Like, think about it. By the time, guys, that the Clubhouse will be open for the general public like you and me, do you really think that the big names will still be there? Probably their little contract will be up and they will have moved on to just living their life again. So if you ask me, am I trying to get into the Clubhouse? Do I want to get into the Clubhouse? I really don't, man. And you should ask yourself, why would you? Why would you try to get into the Clubhouse? That's all I got to say. Just wanted to plant this little seed into the soil of your mental soul. Something for you to think about, food for thought. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. You know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button because my Clubhouse is open for everyone, man. You don't need a cool invite. You can just come in and hang out. That's it. It's your boy Wounded Viking. Check it out. Do you need help making better decisions in your life? Are you lacking self-confidence and motivation to get things done? Hire me today and get a direct daily line of communication with me through video chat and audio messages. I operate on a week-to-week basis, so no long-term investment is required. 7 straight days of Viking advice will get you right on track. Email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com and change your reality. I'm ready whenever you are. See you soon.